Hello friends, and welcome back to another episode of Bear and Breakfast, the cozy game brought to you by me and like 50 other cozy gamers at this moment. We just talked to Tony, which means we need to head back and see what he can do about restoring some furniture and stuff for the inns around town. We're supposed to find Tony somewhere. Oh, there he is. You see his big, huge gopher head? So adorable. Okay. Oh, there he is. Oh, I'm stuck behind a fence. All right, Tony, tell me, what's up? Yes, all of that is wonderful. And we're going to use this old shed. Haven't seen a human claim it in years. Oh yes, this will do nicely. Look who decided to finally show up. We get it. Hank is slow. Get over it, God. As I was telling your friends here, the wood you brought ought to be enough. I'll get started on this. First, you'll have to clean up the shed of all the garbage. I think I can do that. Well, we already did that. Me exploring way too far in advance. Did you clean up the shed? Yep. Great. Now we'll have to use this old workbench. The what? Well, you can't hammer a nail in thin air. You need some place to make it work. The table next to the tree, Hank. Grab some wood and put it back together while I tidy up the place. Okay, you can repair various objects in the world by gathering their required materials. Workbenches will allow you to build and craft in the area. Monuments will improve the status of the area and attract more guests. And passages will be cleared and bridges will be repaired to allow access. Yeah, because right now we have that giant tree in the way, so that can't be useful, you know? So let's go ahead and repair this. We just need planks for it. We got it. We got this, of course. You can now, the crafting table can now be used to build rooms and craft furniture. Alrighty, Tony. I did what you asked, Toady. Did you get that workbench fixed like brand spanking new? It's good. Enough. Thanks. Excuse me. What's he doing? Oh, we got achievement unlocked. Baby's first building. Excuse me, you have plenty of time to get better. Now humans got over the cold stone floors at Itchy Hay a while ago. They would much rather sleep on a clean, soft, springy surface. Here, this is none of those things, but it'll do. We got Bon Voyage. I'm glad nobody made fun of me for saying voyage instead of it's obviously Bon Voyage. A pun? It's a pun. Anyways, visit the shop to find new items available for purchase. Awesome. You've unlocked a new crafting recipe, the Shabby Pallet Bed recipe. Go make one at the workbench. Okay, once repaired, the workbench is used to craft and place objects as well as build rooms. To craft functional furniture, use the workbench and enter the crafting menu. Functional objects are specific to room types and are crafted from materials. Beds give comfort and belong in bedrooms. Toilets give hygiene and belong in the bathroom. Once you're done, exit build mode by using the exit button and learn new Learn new blueprints from quests or by buying them and interacting with them to learn the recipes. Buy more blueprints at the Bon Voyage shop as they become available. Okay. So, using the workbench, we need to now craft a bed. Let's build a room, a comfort room. Ah, okay. So we got like the fireplace here, right? Nice and cozy. I view like, you know, this doesn't have to be too crazy, but let's do a 3x3 to start. We'll put a door. Okay, I finally figured it out. All right, so this bar up at the top here, this is gonna tell you the minimum size for our bedroom. The minimum is 2x3. We went ahead and gave them a little bit extra and gave them a 3x3. And then if you want things to go like this, to rotate them, you press R. Amazing. So yeah, let's go ahead and put that there. And then the next thing we're gonna need is a bed. And before we can build the room, we need to craft the bed to finish that room. So you'll just toggle from the workbench to build a room to crafting. From here, it's going to tell you what you need. plywood plank and cotton sheets, which we have. Perfect. So let's go back to building our room, our comfort room, a bedroom. We're gonna do, once again, 3 by 3. We're gonna rotate the door and put it over here. Perfect. And then we're gonna go to our furniture items. We're gonna click the shabby pallet bed. And Feng Shui says it's best to put it up here, I believe. I'm no Feng Shui master, but I believe that is correct. So yeah, so now we've reached all of the requirements needed for this, so we'll go ahead and click OK to create that room. And then we can exit out of our crafting table, and we can go talk to Tony and be like, bro, we did a great job. You can make a bed by using the workbench. Come back when you've got one. Oh, I have to make the bed first? Yikers. Oops. Well, I just went way too far ahead, huh? There we go. Hopefully we can recycle them. If not, then I'll probably just use it for another room. Not a big deal. Were you able to make that bed? Yes. Yep, got it right here. I didn't think it could look worse than the schematics, but here we are. Oh, I mean, excellent. You're doing so well. Better than mine back home. That's just sad. Well, hurry along and put it to good use. Make a bedroom and put the bed in it. So, were you able to make that bedroom? Yes, sir. Stains and all. Brilliant. I almost prefer it to the dead tree I used to sleep in. You encourage weird. All right, now this is the most important step. Humans always need to feed their false sense of superiority by having someone around that they can look down on. You sure seem to know a lot about that. So we're gonna need to make them feel welcome by putting down a little table at the front of the house that tells them where to go, and a little black book to keep the records for the shark. Ah yes, here's how you make it. Quite straightforward, really. After you've made it, just put it down in the shed, and then it's time to rake in the dough. All right, crafting. We're going to craft the front desk recipe. Okay. And then we're going to go to our build. Oh, we don't need to build a room for it. We just need to go put it down, I believe. Inventory, front desk. Well, in build mode, you can always place furniture objects freely without having to build a room first. Use the inventory button, then select and place down any objects you've crafted or bought. Decorative only items can be placed anywhere in a resort. Room specific items can only be placed in their room type. Okay, so to quickly toggle in and out of build mode, you should be able to press B, but mine is not really working yet. So yeah, let's go ahead and go to our build room. Let's go to our inventory, click front desk, and I guess we'll put the front desk pretty close to the front door here, like that. And I'm sure we can move it around later if we need to make more room for it, or I put it the wrong way or something silly like that. Did you place the front desk? Yeah, it's in there, Tony. Just take a look through the windows. That looks good. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a natural, Hank. Such a fast learner. It's not that great. It took me here forever and there's barely anything in there. Are they even gonna like it? You sure know how to take a compliment. Oh, sorry. Thank you? Thank you. Sorry. Go talk to Sharky Boy. Tell him we got his joint ready. All right, let's go find Finn and tell Finn that ooh, delicious. Creepy. That little like bus stop makes funky sounds. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Press the green button. Hello, we'd like to have some humans over. Congratulations, your premium property is now listed on the network. The time had come to unleash something both intriguing and unfortunate on Silver Valley. People. These dewy, mostly hairless creatures were a controversial topic in the neighborhood. Some thought they were godly beings foraging the world without their magic and machines, mostly because they left behind food and other stuff that animals liked. Ooh, she cute. Others would throw a fit of rage, calling them unqualified harbingers of doom. A bit dramatic if you asked Hank. All he knew for sure was that what his mom always said. Keep your distance. So much for that. Congratulations, okay, we already said that. You can now start earning hardly life-changing income. Simply accept your first guest through your front desk and give them the experience of a lifetime. Before we do that, of course, we want to check out. So I think we already have the shabby wooden. Oh, we have a pallet bed, but for 50 monies, we can get a wardrobe, footrest, and a higher quality bed, which is very, very interesting. Let us go greet our first guest in our beautiful bed and breakfast. Details: it's a 1-bedroom shed with +5 comfort and +2 decorations. Guest request: Madison West would love to come visit, so let's accept her. Her requirements are only 2 comfort and 5 decorations, so we aren't as decorated as we could be. However, she is more than comfortable enough for her. So let's go ahead and assign her to bedroom 1 and close this up. The front desk can be used to manage your resorts. The resort overview panel will show all the active resorts you've discovered. Each resort will display its available bedrooms, guest requests, and reviews. Bedrooms you build will be listed with their current vacancy status and scores. Every morning, new guests will request to stay at your resorts. You have to accept them and assign them to rooms. Depending on the resort, each guest will have demands for their rooms. Use the accept button to accept a guest request and assign the guest to a bedroom for their stay. Try to match the bedroom scores to the guest demands for better reviews and payouts. You can get more guest requests per day in an area by repairing monuments. While you are off on an adventure in another location, your resorts will still run. Great. Let's go talk to Finn and be like, we're ready. Send him in. Send him on over. Nothing to... Oh. Press the green button. I got a human on the way. Congratulations, you are now on your way to financial independence. In actuality, you are much, much closer to financial ruin, but you have a head start, and that probably means something. In any case, make sure you keep up with guest demands as they tend to become pickier and pickier. Sadly, an issue that technology hasn't been able to solve yet. And we got our number 1 guest, which means we have a wonderful achievement for all of us achievement hunters. Let's talk to Finn again. Uh-oh, alert, alert. It looks like your premium property is lacking in the old P department. Hey, I don't... Prestige. Wow. That means that the decoration levels of your property aren't up to our low standards. It is ugly, but it looks just like my room. In order to attract more lucrative guests, just make your properties more appealing by adding non-essential ornamental furniture and knickknacks. Guests go crazy for knickknacks. What an uncomfortable sentence. Raise the property prestige level to satisfied degree before returning. So I think that means we're gonna have to come here and get all of this stuff. And there goes all of our money, so, you know, I hope she ends up liking it. And then you just left click the recipes in order to get those unlocked in your menu. And let's get to crafting those items. And on this crafting page, you can check the scores. So the wooden footrest, well, the wardrobe at least, will add 3 comfort and also add 3 decoration, which is what we want. So if we go here to our inventory, we'll get the mechanics. Okay, so go to the crafting bench. Go into your inventory and place a simple wardrobe. R to rotate it, of course. And then a wooden footrest. And let's have that right here. Very small room for everything that we added to it, but that's going to more than make up for the decorations that we need. So I think that should be good. Prestige is the sum of all decoration scores across a resort. Your resort's prestige score can be found in the resort overview panel. Increase prestige by increasing the amount of decorations in your cabin. Most objects have a decoration score, either positive or negative. Okay. So I think we increased it hopefully by enough, more than what our first guest needs for sure. Uh-oh, your property prestige is still far too low for anyone to notice, let alone care. Come back when it's up a little bit more. Does that mean we have to buy this too? Well, we can't accept that until we get our first guest to run through. Let's go check out our dumpster buddy and see if he has anything to sell us. Whoa there, big fella. Where did you come from? I live here. Where did you come from? All right, enough with the questions. What are you after? That sure sounds like a question. Trash? Junk? Muck? I'm looking for something humans like, something that would make them feel more distinguished. Slop? Scrap? Rubble? No, I need something exquisite. That's where you're wrong, my colossal champion. I got what you need. You've stumbled upon the most handsome curator of crap this side of the valley. There isn't one thing these animals throw away that I can't flip back at him. I love Took. He's so cute. Great. Let me just have a look in that dumpster. Not so fast, bozo. How do I know I can trust you? My, authoritative height? Be that as it may, we don't trade with just anyone off the streets. My head would be in the gutter before noon. Although I do spend a lot of time down there. But you gotta be approved before I can sell you anything. I'll tell you what, there's a bus depot across the road. I can smell the stinky tuna from here. Find me a snack, then we can talk. So, did you find any grub? I do. I grabbed a bologna sandwich, remember earlier? Stale bread, crunchy cheese, week old mustard? That's all I could find. Just like Mom used to make. Alright, you brutish charmer. I'll let you buy my special selection of swill. And here, I'll even let you have this one for free. But anything else comes at a price. And I don't mean none of that stinking human stuff. Took's garbage has new items available. Awesome. Okay, let's take a look. So how come I ain't seen you around here before? Oh, we used to come here all the time, dumpster diving. Oh, really? Didn't take you for a criminal. No, it's not like that. My buddy Will always made me go, and it was only magazines and pamphlets. No bad stuff. Relax, my delinquent friend. I'm not gonna snitch if you ain't. Besides, haven't seen a lick of new humans around here for a while. Not since that couple ran around after the big inferno. Yeah, we used to never be allowed past the fence in the thicket. Now we walk around like we own the place. Never let anyone tell you you don't. Anyways, humans coming back in droves, huh? That's pretty wild if you pull it off, and probably make a few folk, bad word, in the process. Listen, I get plenty of demand, so my business revolves around supply. No humans, no garbage to sell back to them. And especially slim pickings if we don't get any of the rich-looking kind. They dump the best junk. I'll tell you what, since you're fixing up the old shed for 'em, how about you do the same for kiosk up here? They used to flock around that place like raccoons to a burger wrapper. It's me. I'm Raccoons. I'm just getting the hang of this. It sounds a lot more complicated. Nah, this is one and done deal. They just need a couple of things to keep them distracted. The beaver will know all about it. He was here when the place was built. Who knows what new kinds of goods we'll have in the shop. Took's Dumpster is your one-stop shop for decorative objects. Took accepts valuables as currency. The world is littered with them, literally. Guests also leave behind garbage that you can collect and use to buy decorative objects from Took. So we have 57 valuables. I say we should buy the welcome mat, the small potted prayer plant, a flower vase. You know we gotta do it up with the plants. I love plants. And a small rug, that'll look nice. And a small bear painting of Hank. I think that would be fantastic. And we need to go ahead and get that put in. More valuables that we find here. Perfect. We love some garbage. And I'm wondering if we have to upgrade the prestige before our first guest arrives. So let's go here into our inventory. Let's place down the rug. I wish we didn't have to go to the crafting table to place items that are already crafted. You know, a cute little rug under the bed, maybe a flower vase on top of the foot thing. No, we can't place that. We just have to place it on the ground. It's kind of weird. A welcome mat right inside the door. And a small bear picture, of course, right by the bed so they can remember Hank while they're having their sweetest of dreams. I guess put the plants on the ground right now because I don't know what else we can do with them. Oh, I guess we could put that one, the tall one, in the bedroom. Well, no, because that's going to be blocking the door. Okay, exit out of this, and let's go check what our prestige is. The dinky shed. Details. We're still missing 3 more prestige to get up to level 2. And Madison West arrives tomorrow. So let's go back to Mr. Took here and get 3 more decorative items. Oh, Mr. Snackman also wants to have a talk to me, but first let's get the decorative items so I don't get distracted. I just stole from Oliver a little bit, but you know, we really need it. We need it. We need a pen for our desk, obviously. Let's give him a talking to. Well, hello there, bud. Aren't you a good-looking one? Haven't seen your likes around my buses before. Yes, you have. I would argue let's say I like your hair, because we do. Look at that. Have you ever seen a mustache grow into the sideburns grow into your hair? Soft bear noises. Oh, what a kind-looking bud you are. I'm Oliver. I run the buses here if it wasn't evident. Ha, look at me. Of course it's not evident. Bears don't take the bus. Do you take the bus? I've been in a broken down tractor before. Does that count? I don't see why you couldn't either. You know what? Do you think you could do me a solid, bud? I've got this letter I've been dying to send, but I can't just leave my buses. And there's not been any posts since, well, in years. You probably know these places better than I do. Do you think you could find your way to Sawdust and give this to Beanie for me? Awesome. She usually hangs around the fire watch tower. I don't... Oh, it's over here. Okay, perfect. Let's go find Beanie. Oh, actually, before we find Beanie, we do need to upgrade the prestige for our guest. Otherwise, she'll be like, this is not it, sis. This is not it. Oh, God. And with our new table in place, we can actually put the pots up there. Awesome. And I think this is going to get our prestige up to level 2, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, prestige 2. Good job. Good job. We're gonna blow her mind. Our first guest is gonna be shook, if I do say so myself, shook to the bones. But before we go talk to Finn, let's go up to Beanie in the Firewatch Tower and see what's up with them. They say that it's over here. So I guess that's gonna be a new area. Interesting. To High Lake. I don't think she was in High Lake. Alright, let's talk to Finn. Property prestige is the principal proof of a prominent plot. Oh, who was just ringing the bell? And you walk away. You're just like, I can't with the alliteration. Don't you dare. Oh, here she is. She says, ah! And then she says, actually, it's pretty nice. Ooh, and look at all these people. Do we want Timothy or Dolores? Or Tilly? Let's do Timothy, because he only wants to be here one day. So I think that should be fine. And that means we can accept somebody tomorrow as well. Oh, she's scared because we're following her and we're a bear. Don't let them see you or they'll be scared. It looks a little better now, I think. Congratulations, you've increased your new property's value by 1/4%. That's 278% more than our guests received on their average trip. More prestigious properties will earn better results, so keep up the work. Alright, so we finished that one. Next, let's go ahead and talk to Tony. Hello again, my child. I mean, my favorite apprentice. I told you! Tony's obsessed with Margaret. They're meant to be. And he sees Hank as his son. I mean, my favorite apprentice? Don't worry, he's been calling me that all day. Oh. Well, never mind then, I guess. You get used to it. Oh, hello. Look, I have it on very good authority that the kiosk up there is our next best shot at getting more humans to come. Oh, you do you? And what authority is that, exactly? Well... Oh, marvelous! The old travel kiosk was the jewel of Timber Crossing. It was one of the first things humans built here. Oh, so kind of like the pyramids. No, you'll actually find it more of a rectangular parallelepiped. A rectangular what? So I think we should spruce it up like we did with the shed. And that'll attract more humans and get us even more money. Right, Will? Right. I still want to know how you came up with that. Oh, it's a brilliant idea. As usual, my son. Student. Yeah, that's what I said. I take it back. You don't actually get used to it. Well, let's get started right away. Go in there and clear the place out of all the rubble, then we'll get to building. So up here is where they're talking about, and it just so happens that we pretty much got everything out of it already, which we love to see. We love it, we love it. So, all clean? Yep, almost sparkling. Wonderful. Wonderful. I've been playing a lot of retro Pokemon games on the Nintendo Switch emulator, and Professor Oak on Pokemon Snap is always like, wonderful. Anyways, now, if I remember everything correctly, there are a few things the humans looked for in the kiosk. I can make a couple, but I don't have everything I need to get them just right. Here's a few oddities I'd need to get it all together. I'll need a bit of human literature. I've got a book back home we could use. There's also an old computer sitting under the tower in sawdust. Oh, and some sort of writing apparatus. I think the bus driver might have one in his little bus shack. Great, treasure hunt. Take your time. I'll put together everything else in the meantime. Well, if you know, you know. We already stole that pen from Oliver, so we should be all set. So let's head back home. Check in with our mom because she sent us on a quest like 4 days ago, and we never returned. Plus, also, it'd be nice to explore this area in the actual daytime, so that way we can kind of see more what the heck is actually going on. I would love to actually, you know, cross some rivers somehow. I know they're saying, oh, here's a bridge, I suppose, that we'll have to repair at some point. Anyways, back home, we'll be like, hey, Mom. You know how you sent me out for a pack of cigarettes and I never returned? Well, I'm back. Well, let's visit Will's room first, and he said he had a book in here. There we go. Take that book, the book of spelling, because who doesn't want to read a spelling book when you're on vacation? Mom, where is she? Uh-oh, our mom passed away. Oh, there she is. She's doing laundry. I hope she didn't miss us. I see you're running low on pocket money. Oh, my little baby, I knew this day would finally come. The day I would feel useful as a parent again. Well, I can help you out, but you have to promise to be more careful next time, all right? Here you go, honey. She gave me money? There's always something to do around the house. Anyone that tells you different has never looked behind their fridge. So, that's it, Mom? You're not even gonna say, where were you? You didn't even need that stuff that we gathered for you? What the heck, Mom? You sent us and we never came back. I guess she forgot about it. Congratulations, it seems that your first property is coming along nicely. Now that you're earning the equivalent tips of a door-to-door salesman, you are presented with an opportunity. In order to achieve the prestigious Pawn Voyage pedigree, you have to bring the property in this area up to our standards. So he wants complete the stay for 2+ guests in our room, which we already have that synced up and ready to go. Now we just have to find a way to make it to Firewatch. She's gonna go to sleep while we head to Sawdust and get ourselves a computer. Okay, so the arrows finally led me to it. I don't think that's a computer. It just looked like a bunch of components, but we'll take it to Tony there and see if those are what he was meaning by a computer. I mean, he's a beaver. What can we expect from him, you know? Were you able to find everything? It took a while, but here you go. Oh, yes, yes. This is everything I needed. Yeah, won't take long. With his mallet? He's got this? Tony, you're the best. What the heck? Bro, just like new. I'd say better than new. Wow, look at this place. Fantastic, and I guess he did build a computer from all those parts. What a crafty gentleman. Is the kiosk ready? It's ready. I never thought I'd say this. Logorrhea. Excuse me? Yeah, it was a 38 across in the 1982 crossword semis. I found it in the dumpster the other day. That's gross. No, you're thinking of the other thing. Found that too. Anyways, you did good, kid. There'll be more stuff for you to buy at the dumpster now. Oh, and I'm putting in a good word with the big cheese. Is he the big cheese? Is there like a master raccoon out there? See, this is Took and his master is Tom Nook. Huh? Alright, Hank, my boy, I've done about all I can for this place. I think you've got a good start here, although there's quite a bit of work ahead of you still. Thanks, Tony. I'll be back in my mill if you ever need me. Oh, and say hello to your mother for me. I'll tell her to drop by sometime. Took's Garbage has new items available. Awesome. Oh, he's just foraging. Look at him, a little cutie. I don't know if you guys can see that. Wow, we got lots and lots of fancy new stuff. Amazing. We will have to definitely spend some more money on this eventually. Completing quests and progressing through the story unlocks more items for sale at the shops. Unlocking shop contents, blueprints, and cooking recipes only need to be bought one time. Once learned, they will disappear from the shop. Well, Madison had a great time, a great night's sleep. So our next guest is headed in to take a rest. Our quests are currently on hold, and I think the next thing for us to do is maybe increase the size of our resort so that way we can hold more people. And I would also like to check out the review she left for us. Madison West gave us 5 maple leaves. She says, great, lovely experience and great host. We'll be booking in advance for my next trip. And she paid us 150 gold. Sheesh. So I think that was a pretty successful first stint as an innkeeper, but I am going to go ahead and leave this part here. Thank you so much for joining me on this Let's Play series. Let's get out of the way of Timothy's way so that way we don't scare him. I hope you guys are enjoying this because I am absolutely in love with this game. It is so much fun. As always, you can check out my description for a link to all my social medias, including my TikTok, my sticker shop, and my Patreon, where for $3 a month you can help support the channel and get your name on the end credits. But if you'd like to support me for free, I would absolutely appreciate that. Just leave a comment down below, like the video, share it, and subscribe to my channel. All of that really helps the YouTube algorithm, and it gets my content in front of more people's eyes. So until I see you guys again, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.